enter. And it's been a minute since I casted, so hopefully everything it will work out okay. And let's see who starts out with the ball, and it looks like it is going to be Philadelphia starting out with the ball. And we get Season X underway. Deadpool going to be first on this return. Not able to get away from Resp as he gets tackled at the 25. So Shaq has quite a bit of, as Shaq goes for a run for the first play, up for 3 yards. But as I was saying, he has already good connections with Deadpool. They played with him before. So I'm going to look for quite a few passes. I don't think Shaq should look too uncomfortable with the new team. I think he'll do rather well. MVP, I think, will do well with his team. It sounds like he already had a plan during his drafting phase. And Shaq, plenty of time in the pocket. But gonna take the sack for a 0-yard gain. And it is going to be 2nd and 10. Not seeing any passes from Shaq so far, but I'm guessing that's going to change shortly as Shaq throws to Creamy, getting 6 there. And Shaq rolling left, looking for Vanilla, over the middle. Vanilla able to get the first down and try to get a little bit more, but 3 defenders closed in around him, unable to go anywhere. And MVP straight up the gut gets to Shaq. And Shaq under a little bit of pressure. Gets it out to Vanilla. Vanilla trying to make some moves. Gets around the edge and gets that first down. What a dive coming out there from Vanilla. And this drive from Philadelphia is very slow, methodical, as Shaq goes for another run and gets 12 on that play. And taking a good chunk of time off this first quarter already. As Shaq rolls right, but Resp is there to get the 12-yard sack. So those 12 yards that Shaq gained from the play before is lost, and it's going to be a 2nd and 22. And Shaq drops back, throws the comeback to Creamy over the middle for an 8-yard gain. And 3rd and 14, a big 3rd down. As Shaq slowed, finds Creamy over the middle again. Creamy tackle from behind by Alto, so it's a 4th and 8. And Toronto looking to make a defensive stop. Shaq dropping back, has to throw this one, and finds Deadpool for the first down. Under a lot of pressure there, and with the S-key nerf, he can't drop back as far. And faking the run, Shaq goes left. has some room, looking for it, and gets 9. Not able to get into the end zone or the first down. So 2nd and 1. And Shaq goes up the left and gets the touchdown, putting Philadelphia up by 6. The first points as a Typhoon player. And Shaq will go for 2. Has some time, but is going to throw this one a little too high. So they are only going to come out with 6. As Toronto is going to get the ball. And the kick is away. Pokey going to be on the return. And finding a little bit of the edge. Gets tackled from behind by Shaq, but not until he's already gotten to the 31. And MVP standing in the pocket, going deep, first play, and almost finds Sparks. Sparks just a little bit out of reach. And it looks like MVP not choosing. Oh, it does go for the run this time, but tackled from behind by Lieutenant Dan. Small gap opened up for that run play, but I don't think MVP really took advantage of it at all. Shaq did have the area covered. MVP drops back, staying in the pocket, gets slowed, throwing out left, finds Essett for the first down. Very dangerous pass, as that was a little too far inside, but Essett coming back to the ball, able to come down with it. So MVP really not scared to throw it all, and goes to Sparks. Sparks is open, and he misses it! Sparks jumps out of the way! You cannot let that happen. And going to Sparks again. And misses again. I think that one might have been a little too high. Vanilla and Sparks were there. MVP on a 3rd down, staying pocket. Gonna find Essett on the comeback. Gets 18 yards on that play. As we are almost done with the first quarter. And MVP with a chip block. Goes to Essett. Essett makes the diving catch, and Creamy stops! Creamy! Make the tackle! Oh man, we're seeing some early mistakes coming out from that right side with Creamy and Sparks. Creamy not making the tackle, and Sparks missing a very easy catch. MVP does have plenty of time though, and is gonna take the run, has some room, gets the first down and slightly more. So 1st and goal for MVP. And going to try to take the run up the right, but Shaq is there to stop it. And Shaq has been getting a lot better at the run stop. There are still some gaps, but Shaq is starting to close down on them. We saw that last season when he was on title. Let's see if MVP can punch it in. His 3rd and goal. Rolling out to the left, staying in the pocket. Gets... Oh, and he misses Pokey. He had the option to either run or make the pass. He chooses the pass, but misses the receiver. There was somebody in his face, but you still got to put that one on target, I think. MVP throws out to the left, and Deadpool gets the interception. Deadpool going down the sideline, bringing it back towards the center of the field. And 30 yards on the return after the interception. And Philadelphia will take over, and there is going to be a timeout coming from Toronto. And I'm not sure why Toronto needed to take a timeout there. Let me get that. There we go. And Shaq rolling out left. Gonna find Creamy on that comeback out route. Or that comeback route to the outside edge. And they're already past midfield. Shaq rolling out left, plenty of room. Has Deadpool wide open. Throws to him, but it's short. Oh, man, and Deadpool misses it. Deadpool had to choke up because the pass was a little bit short. And I think Deadpool misjudges it slightly. He was just trying to make sure Sparks wasn't going to get to that. Shaq could have thrown that up just a little bit higher as he goes to Creamy on this pass for 9 yards. If Shaq just leads him a little bit more, I think Deadpool comes down with that one. But Deadpool still has to make that catch. I mean, it's a mistake from both of them. And Shaq rolling out left. Short pass to Bonilla. Bonilla does get the first down. And I think you go 2 run plays here for first and second down, and then go for a pass play on your third. Just to run out the clock a little bit more. As I think that's Hippie that gets the sack there. I don't, not sure if that Heap Heap, I'm pretty sure is Hippie. So a sack of 4 yards, 2nd and 14. Shaq rolling left. Going center, and finds Bonilla in the back of the end zone. What a dot! And Shaq going back of the end zone again, but Sparks is there to get the interception. But Philadelphia taking a 2-possession lead early. And Pokey will be on this return. Oh, but Creamy gets the tackle in the open field. And they're only able to bring it back to the 23 as MVP tries to run but has nowhere to go. And Roadrunners looking a little panicky right now. Not necessarily panicky. The Typhoons are really just on a roll right now as MVP breaks away and finds a wide open Pokey. And Pokey trying to find some more and gets 53 total yards. That's what the Roadrunners needed. Toronto definitely needed that last play to get their momentum shifted. And MVP trying to get away from the pressure, but it's too much as Lieutenant Dan gets the tackle. 12-yard loss on the play. As MVP is going to take a run here. Trying to just shorten up the field and finds a lot more room. I don't know why he dove. He had so much more room. You didn't need to dive. So it's a 3rd and 7. MVP in the pocket. Finds Sparks on the comeback to the right side. 9-yard gain. And Toronto looking to put their first points on the board. MVP going corner. just slightly overthrown for Pokey. And out to Essett. Essett has some room. Gonna get into the end zone. And that is Toronto's first points of the season. And that'll be a connection from MVP to Essett. And MVP going for 1. A really smart decision coming from MVP here. And they do put that up and through. So they're only down by 5 now. That means the next time they get the ball back, as long as they can hold off Typhoons, they have a chance to take the lead. Shaq trying to get a good return, and he has some room. As long as he can get some of the blocks. Getting through to the 45. Already almost at midfield. And the offensive prowess that Tidal had last season is kind of transferring over with Shaq into the Typhoons. And Shaq rolling out to the right, able to avoid refs, dives and throws an interception to Sparks. And Sparks on the return. Again, it was another short pass. That's 2 times that I've seen Shaq just be a little less accurate than he usually is. And MVP is going to take the run, getting blocked by his own guy for a 12-yard gain. MVP staying in the pocket, rolling out to his left, plenty of time, gonna go for Pokey. Pokey has it. Oh, he dives but can't make the play. And that would have been such a huge momentum shift in favor of Toronto. And Shaq's going to have to step up here as MVP crosses the line. And MVP does get 7 yards. So 3rd and 3. Toronto looking to take the lead. MVP with some time gets it out to Pokey. Stays inbounds. 26 seconds left as time still ticks down. We're closing in on halftime really quickly here. All Typhoons have to do is just keep him out of the end zone. And all Toronto has to do is just find that open receiver like that. Pokey dives into the end zone. And they take the lead right before halftime. And they're only going for 1. Interesting. I would have went for 2 here to try to go up by 3. And MVP does put that one up and through. So they're going with the safer plays. They're trying to keep it where even if Philadelphia scores, that they have to go for 2 just to try and keep up with Toronto. And I'm guessing we'll see a pretty big play out of here from Shaq. Might look for Deadpool. Finds Deadpool. Deadpool does not get out of bounds, but they are ready with the timeout. So that is Philadelphia's first timeout of the half. And this should be last play. Oh, Creamy does get out of bounds. And they are in 50 range. Can Shaq step up? He is able to step up. End zone. And that is going to be halftime. Sparks spots that. And it looks like it's going to be... Yeah, it's going to be Toronto's ball going into the second half. As we'll get the angle from here on the return. As Pokey finding some room, getting it to the 37, excuse me. And Toronto really turned this game around after being down 12-0. They score 14 unanswered and have the ball again. Finding Sparks on the right side for a 13-yard gain. And MVP running the ball. Cheesecake able to make the tackle. 2nd and 5. MVP going deep to Sparks. And Sparks has it. 32-yard pass play. And that momentum just keeps building. MVP staying in the center of the field, forcing the step-ups, and gets 8 yards. 2nd and 2, MVP trying to put this game out of reach early on. Rolls out left. Under some pressure, gets sacked by Shaq as it was open. But I don't think MVP really could have gotten that away in time or without any danger, as that was close to a face pick. If the lineman just jumped backwards, that possibly would have been a face pick. MVP. Center of the field finds Sparks for the easy touchdown. And it is 12-20. And they're looking to go up by 2 possessions with this extra point. What a game from Toronto. MVP will kick this off to Shaq. I will change the possession right after this, as Shaq gets tackled. Shaq rolling left, stepping up, and is going to take the run, and gets 11 off that play. So they need to get some points on the board here. They cannot allow Toronto to just keep pulling away. As Shaq rolls back left, being forced that way, throws right side, finds Vanilla. I didn't think he would throw that pass. I thought he would go over to Deadpool. Shaq, right side, goes to Vanilla. Can he find him? No, it's just slightly out of bounds. 3rd and 5. Shaq rolls left. Quick pass to Creamy, getting the first down. Shaq rolling right. Center of the field to Deadpool. Deadpool makes the grab but cannot get the first down. 7 yards. 2nd and 3. And Shaq staying in the pocket. Finds Vanilla on the comeback. And Vanilla trying to traverse the field, but unable to. Only gets 12. But Shaq looking comfortable again, getting the passes in. Much safer than he was throwing a little bit earlier. And Shaq going to take the run. Gets tackled from behind by Alto, preventing the first down. So 2nd and 2. Shaq rolling right, has plenty of time. Ooh, Sparks went for the killer play. The suicide dive to try and get that interception, but comes up fruitless as Deadpool makes the grab and gets the first down. And quick pass out to Vanilla, but misses him, throws it a little too high. So 2nd and 10, MVP showing blitz. Backs off. Over the top to Creamy, but unable to find him. So 3rd and 10 now. And Shaq will probably start thinking about field goals here. Shaq. Plenty of time. Might want to take this one himself. Oh, but Resp gets to him. Shaq took a little too long deciding on that play. You have to either decide to throw or pass. I get you can stay alive in the pocket a long time. And that's going to be picked off by Pokey. And Philadelphia kind of falling apart here. Philadelphia needs a stand. They need a defensive stand right now. We are about to go into the 4th quarter, and it's a 2-possession lead for the Roadrunners. MVP. Center of the field. Looking for Sparks. He has him over top, but he misses him. So it's a 3rd and 8. And MVP has time, has to drop back. Does he have Sparks? And that's going to be picked off by Vanilla. And Toronto was going for the killer play instead of just running down some of the clock a little bit more to make it harder for Philadelphia to come back. And what is happening? Picks back to back. I think the QBs are trying a little bit too hard to try and for Shaq come back into the game, and for MVP trying to put away the game. MVP slowed, goes to Essett. Essett does get the first down. And that's what Toronto should be doing. They should be getting the shorter pass plays in, getting the first downs, running out this clock a little bit more. You are up by 2 possessions. That is a very huge margin in the later stages of the game. Pokey might get this one. Does find Pokey, and Pokey will get in the end zone. Toronto running away with it now. 27 unanswered points. MVP finds Sparks for the 2-point conversion. Up by 17. It is a 3-possession game. As Shaq returns this one, only getting to the 34. Shaq getting away from the pressure. Has Deadpool over the top. Goes to him. Can Deadpool get it? Deadpool has it. And he's going to score. So it's not game over yet. Philadelphia with some life. Deadpool just beating Sparks over the top. And Shaq going for 2. Quick pass. Picked off by Alto. Alto on the return. And is going to get tackled. So 18-29. An 11-point game. This might come down to the wire. But Pokey with a huge return. MVP gonna take the run, and Shaq able to stop him. But he does get a gain of 4, 2nd and 6. They are lining up with that 4-person run defense. MVP dropping back. Throws this one. I think miscommunication between Pokey and MVP. Third and 6. MVP slowed. Dropping really far back. Has Sparks open. 2 people over top. I think they're just a little too scared of allowing Sparks to be over them. Creamy should be biting down a little bit more. Either that or Shaq needs to drop back and cover that. And center. Everybody's there. And it's overthrown. 3:29 left to go. MVP stepping up, now dropping back again, looking for Sparks. Sparks finds Sparks, and Sparks gets the first down. And this is a very good drive for Toronto. Even if they don't take any points out of this, they waste so much time. Center of the field, no one is there. Pokey and Sparks were both kind of in the vicinity, but just kind of split the difference on that one. MVP quick pass. Misses his receiver, so it is a 3rd and 10. And with quicker passes like that, you're allowing some time to stay on the clock. MVP, plenty of time in the pocket, finds Essett and gets the first down. MVP dropping back. Pass to Sparks. Sparks. Oh, 2 missed tackles and Sparks runs out of bounds. So Sparks stops the clock himself. I was good for most of the stream. For most of the game, I was good. Not anymore, as Shaq gonna get sacked by Resp. And I'm trying to get stuff fixed as he goes for Deadpool and he gets body blocked by Sparks. And Shaq over the center of the field misses everyone. And I do see the instability of my stream right now. We were good for most of it. Just the ending of this 4th quarter, it might be a little choppy. And I apologize for that. I've been having connection issues all day. And Shaq does find Deadpool. Shaq with time. Might look for Creamy. And he's going to get it batted down by Alto. And Shaq does get this one away, but it's a little high. Trying to find Vanilla. Shaq gets away from Alto. Looking for a pass. Gonna go to Creamy in the end zone. Creamy comes down with it. And Shaq will run this one in. But it might just be too little too late for Philadelphia. Shaq with time trying to get a 2-point conversion. It's going to be picked off by Sparks. So down by 12. And Pokey taking time off the clock. Has room! Uh-oh! Uh-oh! And he gets it all the way to the 38. MVP gonna take the sack. And all MVP has to do here is just not throw an interception. And throws this one to Essett. Essett finds the first down, and I believe that's game. With a minute left to go, Philadelphia would have to waste all of their timeouts on this drive just so they don't use up the entire clock. But MVP goes for Sparks for the dagger. And after an early missed catch on Sparks's, after Sparks missed an early catch, excuse me, still a little tired. Oh, handoff to Pokey for the 2-point. Oh, it is, and it's good. But Sparks calls game. And Shaq will take this one out of bounds after a return of 28 to the 39. And Shaq will roll out left. Might look for Deadpool right here. Going to, but a little too far. And Shaq gonna get sacked. 6-yard loss for a 3rd and 16. Shaq throws this one to Vanilla. Vanilla does get the first down. They are not going to be able to come back in this game. They are down by 20. It's a 3-possession minimum. And Shaq goes end zone, and that is going to be picked off by Pokey. And that is going to be your game unless Toronto decides they want to try and go for an end zone shot here. MVP to Pokey, and they will take a timeout. They are going to try to go for another score. And MVP going to get sacked there. And they take another timeout. And yeah, my stream is cutting out. Find Sparks. Quick pass to Sparks. Gets out of bounds. And they did use their final timeout. I didn't even see them use their final timeout. They were so quick with it. And we'll see if MVP is able to step up. Should be able to get this pass off. And that is going to be picked for the final play of the game. Your final score, 44-24. And Roadrunners do it in comeback fashion. They were down 12-0 early in the first. And then they scored, what was it? I think they scored 27 unanswered. Pokey with 3 picks. Sparks with 2. Wow. I mean, pretty decent stats from everyone all around. It's just the picks. The picks on the side of Roadrunners just overpowered the side of Typhoons. I think that's what decided the game. I mean, Typhoons were up 12-0. And just some costly turnovers and not being able to put more points on the board just allowed Roadrunners to come back into it. And they controlled the rest of the game. Oh, somebody's going to get a lot of channel points. Somebody just bet 50 channel points and I think won about 1,000. It was Ices. Well, thank you all for coming out, and that's pretty much going to be it for me. I don't really have too much else to say. Yeah, so I'll see you guys on the field next time.